Good morning, all. This is Randy Matthews, aka Ramblin' Randy. It's Thursday, November the 7th. The time is 9:47 a.m. here in the deep piney woods of East Texas. Cloudy day. What you're looking at on the screen is what I call a miracle. It is a serendipitous event that takes place. You've heard me mention the Essene mirrors. You know, life is nothing but if you are cognizant, aware, and looking, and you use critical thinking and logic, life will give you road signs to let you know you're on the right path or you're not on the right path. And then when you realize and you start focusing and turning your life over to the river, that's the flow of life. Quit trying to create the universe for other people. Just create your own universe. The road signs, or the Essene mirrors, as Greg Braden calls it, will guide you. Case in point, I've been talking to everyone about how my life mission is to eradicate the Federal Reserve banking system globally, starting here in the U.S., which is the beehive, if you will. The command central is the centralized banking system's Federal Reserve Office in Washington, D.C. This needs to go. This is usury, and it's the means by which to continuously control the masses because of the control of the currency. Amschel Rothschild said, "I care not what the laws of the country may be. Give me control of that country's currency, and I control that country." Hello. That's what's going on. It's my mission to see that stops or die doing it. So yesterday I was perusing through the internet, and lo and behold, this pops up. The Red Pill Expo. And it happened to be to where the event was happening 2 days from yesterday, which is November the 8th, tomorrow. I took action. And it was hard to do. As a matter of fact, their registration is even down right now. It's blocked. It will not allow me in there. I'm flying anyway. And the reason, and because my tickets now are non-refundable, everything's non-refundable, I'm all in. And I'm going. The reason I'm going is you're going to see. This man right here, he wrote the book. G. Edward Griffin wrote the book. The Creature from Jekyll Island. And the speakers there are going to be off the hook. But G. Edward Griffin was one of the first people that I started studying. Prior to G. Edward Griffin, I was studying Eustace Muller. You probably never heard of Eustace Muller, or the work that John McFadden did back in the day as a congressman, which they killed his ass, okay? And so this is a no-joke deal. We're dealing with some people who do not want to let go of that cheese that they've been milking us since before the Battle of Waterloo, but specifically when the banking cartel came in. When Bauer changed his name, when Amschel Bauer changed his name to Rothschild, no one even knows what that name even means or where it comes from. It's not a family name. Rothschild means red shield. Their family shield was red, i.e. Rothschild. There was a Jew needed to be a banker in the society back in the day, and Amschel Bauer was chosen to be the Jew to handle financial affairs for this oligarch over there back in the day. Thus, in turn, he became known as Amschel Rothschild. And he named all of his children and family thereafter. They have inbred to keep the family fortune in the family, so to speak. Long story, but this man here is who I'm going to see, right here, main one. However, there's more. It is going to be a well of information. What I do is this. The universe has given the information to me to build a platform just like Facebook, just like Twitter, instead where people can use this platform as an educational platform where every member is both a teacher and a student. And what we do is we don't buy products or what have you. This platform is for one purpose and one purpose only, is for being able to freely give penny, nickel, dime, or quarter If you can't afford buying hats, caps, and mugs and what have you, you can still spiritually entangle with these people and help them on their mission. If you can't go out and fight, you help these people fight. Throw them a penny, nickel, dime, or a quarter. What this will do is give you a spiritual connection. You will then be actually entangled with these people. Even though it's a penny, you're in the game. You're not sitting on your ass over there wondering, who's going to fix this? You're part of the solution. Get that in your head. You're part of the solution. You got to stand up. And then when you do support these people, you can take your comments on any question we have or whatever's on your mind. It's in our theme, and you can post that on a website that we have created called the Rabbit Hole Herald. Now, someone can come in and become a member of our society called the Silent Supporters Society. You know, there's two sides of silence. I wrote a book back in 2015 called The Two Sides of Silence, where I believe that the power I receive in my own life comes from the silence of my prayer, meditation, and thus things like that. That's one form of silence. The second form of silence is sitting there, knowing the facts that we're going underwater, sitting there silently, not doing a damn thing about it. To me, that's treason by proxy. Silence without doing anything because you're chicken, or you feel like, oh, it's just me. It's just me. How could I do anything? Join with us in a bunch of just me's can be one of the most powerful things on this planet, bar none. Bar none. So in a couple of weeks at most, all of our platform, our entire platform, and all of its affiliations, the other websites, the Silent Supporters, Seekers of Sanity, the Rabbit Hole Herald, are all going to be ready. Friends of Paul Revere, that's going to be one of my main thrusts. I'm going up to meet these people and to tell them that what we need is to reach their audience. To reach their audience. And so that their audience that doesn't have a lot of money to buy a hat, cup, mug, what have you, they can still flip them a penny, and that will empower that person to feel a part of. It's a blessing to the donor, the giver, more than it is the recipient. You know, the recipient, like G. Edward there, to get a penny from one person is a penny. Getting a penny from 1 million or 2 million people starts catching people's attention. It starts helping out. There's power in numbers. So, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to go out there and look at this. I'm going to be able to meet Ammon Bundy, the guy with the ranch deal that went on out there in the grazing lands on federal property. Sheriff Mack. All these people, I'm going to be able to tell them that I'm going to be building a team, an army of eyes and ears that love your content, want to support you. They may not be the richest in the world. They may be the meek, but the meek shall inherit the earth. So be it. And so with 1 million people or more, you people will help me get these folks. Let me tell you how you're going to help me and help this country and really help this world. Is that more than anything else, I need your mind to be focused and pure and passionate about this country, about what's going on in the world, how we're being controlled. If we don't get a grip on this right here, people, you cannot even imagine what's going to happen. You can't even imagine because you're under the ether. You know, you won't notice anything, but you'll start seeing, well, what happened to this? What happened to that? Oh my God, they're doing this, they're doing that, and it will be a noose tightening around our neck. We got to keep Yellowhead in there. Yellowhead's fighting the Federal Reserve. You see a picture of Andrew Jackson behind him all the time. Andrew Jackson ratted the banksters out, took a hickory stick, started swinging it. Damn near killed some people in Congress, but he got them out, and they wormed their way back in with old Woodrow Wilson in 1913. Long story. But this people right here, they teach these things. They tell people about the facts of what's really going on. I'm going to meet these people. I'm going to shake their hand. I'm going to tell them we're behind them. I haven't got my crew yet. I haven't got my army of eyes and ears yet, but we're going to build them. And if you go out and you find somebody to watch a few simple little movies that I want them to watch that'll move their heart and they'll join us, either that or get out of the way, because we, either lead, follow, or get out of the way. We have not got time. We've got 1 year. 1 year. So when you go out and you find someone not to buy a product, a lotion, potion, or miracle from the ocean to try to get rich selling it in a traditional MLM, you find someone that can donate $20 that will give away $20 a month. That's their commitment. $20 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, up to, we'll have a cap on it, probably $50 a month. This isn't for big dollar people. This is real. This is a tactical maneuver we're making here. This is strategic. You're covert. This is war. Treat it as such. So when you go out and you teach someone, watch these movies, please. We need your mind. We need your mind more than we do your money, but your money will help these people because you're going to be giving it freely, expecting nothing in return. Purely. However, if you find someone who is of that mindset and they say, yes, I'll commit to $10 a month, you're going to get 5 of that because that's going to put gasoline in your tank, maybe a little cheeseburger, and you're going to be going down the road to help find another mind. We need you, and we're willing to give you our value to go out there and help us. If someone does this and does it aggressively, they won't have to worry about having a financially sound future because your passion will take care of you. It's been said, it is better to give than to receive. You'll receive 7 times more, but in this case, you'll receive a whole lot more than that. I don't care to get into the math of what you can make off this, and I will say you can make tens of thousands a month easily. But if you're focused on the money, you're going to forget the mission. If you're focused on the profit, you're not going to have much passion about the mission. You keep that mission in your mind forefront, and don't you worry about that money. As my daddy used to say, don't you worry about that mule. You just load that wagon. The mule's going to be fine. Your passion, when you stop, it's going to be just like riding a jet boat. When you're at full speed, you're running along there and there's no water coming in the back. You shut that baby down and the water starts coming back in that back of that boat. That's going to be just like all that value, all that money that you've done. You've gone out there with a passion. You found 100, 200 people that'll help us. We teach them how to give. We teach them how to give. They teach how to give. They're going to receive a shitload of money, of value. And it's going to be pure value. It's going to come from the heart. Now, when we get 1 million plus people, you think Soros and all those assholes are what they do, they got more money than all of us combined, probably. But when you start getting 5 or 10 million people that just commit to giving away $10 a month, 2 million people at $10 a month, do the math. That's $40 million a month. We send out one blast saying there's some stuff breaking loose in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Do we have any eyes and ears in the area? And we will. And they'll be there in a heartbeat with their cameras and their hearts, and they're going to take down for real what's going on. If they need support, one blast will mean people, those 2 million people that we've got. It's everybody flip 10 cents to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. They've got something going on that they're trying to flip them out there. Let's all hit them with 10 cents. That's $200,000 in a second. What's happening? They've just stirred up. As Harry Hito said, they've just woken up a sleeping giant or sleeping lion. That's us. That's the meek. We've had it. Let's join together. I'm flying today. I'm catching a bird, and I'm going to go meet these people who are of like mind. They know what's going on. Join with us. It's not ready yet, but you hit that subscribe button, and you hit that bell, and you go get as many people as you can to do the same thing, people. Because if you don't, we're going to be sucking hind tit in November of next year. I'm not kidding you. Do the right thing. Stand up. Be proud of this country. Commit to help it, even if it's $5 a month. We need your mind, not your money. Don't worry about that mule. You just load that wagon. Remember this. Once a person who has been honestly mistaken all of their life learns the truth, they either cease to be mistaken, start speaking the real truth, or they cease to be honest. In the heart of all hearts, I ask you this question. What say you? This is Ramblin' Randy. God bless you and the horse you rode in on. I'm headed out to do my part. Hope you do the same. We down.